Yeah, I got it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know, it just feels so good to say that. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're tuning in again this week. I wasn't sure what I wanted my second video to be, but I thought I would just start with the nitty-gritty. You know, give the people what they want, which is not give them coronavirus, but give them the info on coronavirus. Yes, I had coronavirus, or COVID-19, as others say, and I'm here to give you all the details. If you're interested in seeing what this virus was like inside my body, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and let's get started. For the record, I would just like to say I'm a very clean person. I've always been a germaphobe. In high school, I got really serious about singing, and you cannot sing if you are sick. So I was like, no, don't touch me. Wash your hands. What are you doing? I was even a disinfector before coronavirus. I would disinfect my phone and my watch every day. I would wipe down the doorknobs in my dorm and now my apartment about 2 times a week. And of course I upped that once the pandemic broke out, but I've always been doing it. I also have been taking a zinc and a D3 vitamin since October of 2019. So I was all good there. And I never wore my outside clothes on my bed. It's really gross. I even was a social distancer. I would tell people, hey, you know, don't get too close, because I just have a bubble. So I'm not really sure what I could have done different to prevent this, but here we are. One of my survival jobs, yeah, that's right, I got more than one job, the grind never stops, is a place where people go when they're sick. So I pretty much came to the conclusion that I was gonna be exposed to it. I started taking an emergency packet once a day, and I also upped my fluids. The one thing I do wish I would have done better is allow my body more rest. Yes, I worked 7 days a week, but I was then coming home and doing really intense workouts that would keep me up late or wake me up early in the morning so I could get them done before work. So I wasn't getting as much rest. I believe that was my Achilles heel or tendon. But the point is I should have gotten more rest. My first symptom began on May 26th. I woke up feeling tired, but I'm always kind of tired because I'm so busy, so I didn't really pay that any mind. For my lunch break at my job, I went to one of the best places in Hollywood to get a protein shake, Body Energy Club. They're great. I got their Nutty Cashew protein shake. It's amazing. If you ever get the chance, go there. Once I got my smoothie, I immediately started drinking it, and I said, I can't taste this. And that is a huge red flag for me because I am a foodie. I love to eat. And I was really on edge because not tasting food, big warning sign. I then went out to work and found out that we were getting shut down because some of my other coworkers were experiencing symptoms of coronavirus. That day I went home and immediately fell asleep. I slept till about 6:30 at night when my body woke me up because I was hungry. That night for dinner I had a salad, peanut butter, and Gatorade. Sounds insane, like a gross combo. But the reason I chose these foods is because they were very pungent, and I knew that if I couldn't taste these, there was a problem. Most of the time when I drink Gatorade, I can feel it in my nose. I don't know, because the taste is so strong. And that night, it tasted like water. I couldn't smell it, I couldn't taste it, nothing. The next day I woke up and I was supposed to go to my other job. I told them that I was having symptoms of coronavirus and they told me to stay at home. My symptoms included a sudden loss of taste and smell, fatigue, shortness of breath, and major congestion. When I tell you here and here, there was so much pressure. I didn't know what was going on. This wasn't one of the symptoms that the news tells you about. They typically tell you to be on the lookout for the top 3, which are fever, cough, and shortness of breath. What's funny is that I never got a fever and I never had a cough. Thank you, God. Since I wasn't going to work that day, I set up an appointment to get tested for COVID at Dodger Stadium. I followed the link right here and it was super easy. You just answer a few questions such as, where do you work? What are your symptoms? Have you been near people who have tested positive for the virus? And you get your free appointment set up with your confirmation time and your confirmation number. And poof, you have a free appointment set up to get tested for coronavirus. My appointment was set for Thursday, May 28th at 12 p.m. They tell you to get there a little bit beforehand, and I'm a psychopath, so I got there at 11:30. Driving there felt like a zombie, but if I didn't feel safe driving, I wouldn't have drove, so don't you worry. I just was sick. The tests are held at Dodger Stadium parking lot. When you pull up, there are all of these big orange cones and kind of, I I don't know what the word is for these things. They're like wooden, and they make sure that you don't go where you're not supposed to, and they are all over the parking lot, including health staff and volunteers who are there to guide you and answer any questions you have. They have these big screens that are set up, and they are showing a person taking the test and how you should take the test. And they also give you a number to a local radio station that you can tune in to listen to the instructions, so you don't have to roll your window down. I thought it was pretty well thought out. Good job, LA County. You begin by coughing into your mask that you're wearing in your car. Take the swab stick out, swab your mouth on both sides of your cheeks, roof of your mouth, your tongue, pretty much anywhere in your mouth. Stick it back into the test tube with liquid. What? Stick it back into the test tube where the liquid is, shake it up, throw it in the bag, and then you drop it into this big trash can, and you're done. You go home and you wait for your results. When I got home from taking the test, my final and worst symptom kicked in: major headaches. I don't think I've ever experienced a migraine in my life, but that is the closest thing I've ever experienced to a migraine. It literally felt like a baseball bat, like somebody was hitting me in the head. I called my mom crying, and I was like, this is it. I'm young, I work out, and I eat pretty healthy. If I was older, I can definitely see how this could take a toll on your body. I don't wish coronavirus on anyone. Also, from other people I've talked to who have had coronavirus, everyone's experience was different. So I implore you to always listen to your body no matter what is going on, coronavirus or not. My test results came back a whopping 4 days later. I got tested on the 28th, and I didn't get my results until June 1st. That was 4 days of me not knowing exactly what was going on. Though the whole time I was experiencing coronavirus, I was like, I got it. I know I got it. But I also was like, I don't have it. No. But I knew I had it. Once I read my results, I honestly couldn't believe that I had what the whole world was scared of. My first reaction was laughing. I was like, wow, I really got it. So I then had to call my employers and other people I had been around before May 26th and let them know that I had tested positive for coronavirus. From May 26th to June 9th, I was on strict quarantine in my house. Below, I'm gonna have links to the things that I believed really helped me treat my symptoms. They are Tylenol. Where I work, we sell Tylenol, and once the whole pandemic started, I racked up on it. I bought a bunch, and thank goodness I did, because I was popping the prescribed amount every day. And you have to be careful with Tylenol because you don't want to overdo it. Pedialyte, specifically strawberry, because it's my favorite. I love Pedialyte because she is so good at hydrating your body. Gatorade, she's, you know, the sister of Pedialyte, and they're both really good. Lots and lots of water. Tons of sleep. Sleep is so important, whether or not you're sick, your body needs it, and I'm a sleeper, so I got lots of sleep. My wave of coronavirus, the symptoms only lasted for 5 days. So from May 26th, 27, 28, 29, 30, to May 31st on that Sunday was bad. But on June 1st, when I actually found out my test results, I'd kind of ride the wave, and now I just knew that I had it. Starting on June the 2nd is when I really began to feel like myself. I still had a little shortness of breath and I couldn't stand up for too long, but the worst was behind me. On June 9th was when I was able to return back to work. But in order for me to do that, I had to test again and test negative. Went back to that same website, scheduled an appointment for June 10th, which was the day after I was technically considered no longer contagious. Got my negative results and I could go back to work. Coronavirus is no joke, but there were some positives that I found from my time at home. 1, I was able to give my body much needed rest. I'm a workaholic and I've got a lot of goals, but it was nice that I was able to give my body some rest. 2, I was able to call a lot of people that I haven't spoken to in a while. Having all this free time, and once my first 5.5 days were over, I then felt normal while I was sitting down, and you can get a lot done while sitting down. You can call people, you can write letters, kind of relax at home and not spread it. You can start a YouTube channel, which is my 3rd positive experience from coronavirus. I realized that I did have time to start a YouTube channel, and why wait? And my last positive thing from coronavirus, I know I got 4 of them, is that I'm able to give others the know-how that I've learned from going through this. Hopefully, there will be a cure and a vaccine super soon so we can go back to normal life. But if not, I'm here to give you any information I have and to help you out. Again, that's what my channel's all about, helping people out. Also, I know that a lot of people who had coronavirus and then after their anxiety levels went down a lot. And I'm here to tell you, it's okay. I mean, it sucks, but you're gonna be okay. And also, hopefully, you don't even I get it. In comparison to the flu kind of kicked my butt a bit more. But coronavirus is still serious, do not get me wrong. Thank you again for watching this video on my experience with coronavirus. Below in the description, I'm gonna have links to Tylenol, Pedialyte, anything that you wanna maybe rack up on, I got you. All you gotta do is click and get it. Comment below any questions you may have about COVID or about my coronavirus experience, and I will be more than happy to answer. Don't forget to give this video a like and hit subscribe, and I'll see you here next Monday with some normal news. Please wash your hands and disinfect your phone and any other commonly touched surfaces. Okay, great, thanks. Guess I'll just put this back on. I mean, I'm not contagious, but